Hi, I'm Kim Cash, and I just made this fall cake. You could use it for fall or for Halloween or for a birthday party. And I just wanted you to see it's a pumpkin, and I made some vines and some little ghosts. And if you want to see how I did it, then just watch the video. Thanks.
Okay, so I've got my 2 bundt cakes right here, and what I'm going to do is just trim off the overage on it, and I've got a sharp serrated knife, and I'm just going to trim it. And you can use this part for a snack, or you could crumble it up and mix it with some frosting and make cake pops out of it. It's just, there's nothing wrong with the cake. It's just so that these 2 halves will fit together and make a pumpkin. Yeah. So, go like this. So you're saying just do it like this.
It's recording.
I know. Sometimes you're smarter than me.
Careful.
Oh wait, you might have that on film.
I have it on film forever.
Oh God, what was I thinking?
You see, like, isn't
Yes, this is way easier. Way easier. I was trying to show people,
Yeah.
but
Do you think they don't understand?
no, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, Jake.
All right, I'll be quiet so now we can start using the audio. 'Cause
I can use that audio. I think people would think it was funny because every mom probably argues with their kids sometimes, right? And sometimes kids are smarter than their parents, but not very often.
I'll cut that part out. I'll just cut it off at sometimes kids are smarter than their parents, and then it's gonna go awkwardly silent and
Yeah. Okay. And then I have some simple syrup that I've made, and it's just 1 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar, and you just heat it till the liquid is clear. And you put this all in here just so that the cake will stay moist, because if you have, if you're fixing your cake like ahead of time and then going to decorate it in a day or so, you're not going to want it to get all dried out. Okay, so I've got my simple syrup on there. Now I'm going to see how these fit together, because I want it to look like a pumpkin. Okay, so now I'm just crumb coating the cake by using the frosting to seal in all the little loose crumbs. And I'm just going around and getting a nice layer on the cake. Then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it chill for a while, about a half hour. Okay, so now what I'm doing is rolling out some fondant, some green fondant, to make some vines to just drape over my pumpkin. And what I'm going to do is roll it out just like Play-Doh, make 1 long strand, and then after I try to get it pretty even, just so that I can use it to wrap it around a skewer so that I can make it into little vines. And I'm also using some different colored fondants to cut out some leaves. And I'm just trying to make some decorations just to beautify the cake. So you'll see this now. I take a little bamboo skewer that you can use for shish kebabs and just twine it around and make it into like a just like a snake. Just wrap it around the stick. And then after I've got it all wrapped around the stick, I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it chill so that it will harden, because when we take the cake over to the birthday party, we don't want these to just droop, which fondant will droop. So I'm going to chill it, but then I'm just cutting out these leaves, and what I've done is taken some fondant and just mix some green, some yellow, red, and white. And then I'm using a little cutter, like a little cookie cutter, just to make my little leaves that I can drape around the edge of the cake to look like fallen leaves. And I think that's like fall. Okay, so now I'm rolling out some white fondant, and I'm just going to make some more decorations. What I'm doing is rolling it out kind of thin and taking a cookie cutter and cutting out a little ghost form. So you see, I just press it right into the fondant, And then I'm going to put some little eyes on the ghost so that it looks more ghostly. And I'm smoothing out his little face so that the eyes will fit on it. And I'm just using little candy eyes that I'm going to press on with a little bit of water. You can use water or edible glue. So now I'm just sticking on the little candy eyes that I bought. You can make them yourself out of like chocolate chips, but I'm just using candy eyes and pressing them on. And then I'm going to let those chill. I'm also using like a little skewer too on some of them to make them be able to stick into the cake. And here you see it, my little ghosty. Boo! Okay, so now I'm rolling out some fondant in some beautiful fall colors, and I'm just kind of making a rainbow of colors using my little cookie cutters to cut out some more leaves. And after I've cut them out, I'm using my bamboo skewer to make little veins in the leaves just to make it look more realistic. But I like the way that I can get different colors so that it really represents fall. So you've got some yellow in the leaves, some red, because at first they were just all green and I didn't like that. It just didn't seem realistic enough. But I think these are beautiful colors and it's just fun. It's really like playing with Play-Doh. It's like being a kid again. And I'm just cutting them out, and I'm just going to let you watch that for a second while I cut out the leaves. Okay, so I did these vines just on some skewers that I had, just to give them a little form. So now I'm just taking them off and decorating the pumpkin. I did chill them so that they would hold their shape a little bit. And then I did a bunch of leaves right here that you can see. And I'm just going to decorate with that. Put the leaves around.
That's an interesting stem it has.
That is a Snickers bar. So I thought that was kind of fun. And I'm sure somebody would like to eat it. And I made these, well, you'll see in the video, I guess, how I made the leaves. I just mixed some fondant together. No one's going to probably eat that, but that's okay. And then I made these fun little ghosts. And I think this is a fun little Halloween cake or fall cake, or it's going to be, today it's going to be a birthday cake for my kids.
What about an Easter cake?
I don't think it would be a good Easter cake. I don't know. If you want to have it for Easter, I guess you could.
Maybe put some leaves around down by the base like they'd fallen, because they don't typically have a ton of
leaves up at the top?
Yeah. That way they don't look like little slugs on the top.
Is that what they look like, little slugs?
No, they're pretty colorful in a very weird way.
Well, that suits me.
So here's the final cake in its form, ready for the birthday, for fall, for Halloween. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this cake. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.